Hey guys, what's going on? Steven back again, and I'm back with another 40k video from Imperial Iterator. And the topic for today's video is the first war for Armageddon. This should be good. Alright, so let's check out the video and learn about the first war for Armageddon. Here we go.
The Imperium of mankind is so vast and cumbersome that most military conflicts fail to draw close attention.
I hope that's better.
Today we will speak of a beleaguered planet that has stoically endured the hardships and bloodiest wars. Our topic today is the first war for Armageddon. The world named Armageddon is a major production center in its star system. People live and work across two continents, Armageddon Prime and Armageddon Secundus, which are connected by a narrow strip of jungles. The planet's surface is almost entirely covered by radioactive deserts, in which factories, plants and hive cities sporadically appear.
Oh wow.
Overall, Armageddon was quite a prosperous world,
So there's only
but
two
everything
continents on the
changed in the
entire
year
planet.
444 of the 41st millennium. At this time, rebellions spontaneously started to emerge on the planet.
Of course.
The local guard regiment named Armageddon Steel Legion was already struggling to suppress the rebels when a huge space hulk approached the planet's orbit. Scouts reported that they could identify its name as the Devourer of Stars. Space hulks typically harbour orcs, pirates or gin stealers' broods. Rare, some hidden worshipping chaos cults can also be found there. However, those hulks that have been in warp for too long are almost certainly infested by demons. But with Devourer of Stars, the situation was even worse. It chose as its vessel the Angron by himself, a demon primarch of World Eaters Legion, and one of the main champions of the Khorne. The approach of this being explained the unrest among the people. It was the work of chaos occultists. Disorganized by quelling the masses of rebels, the forces of the Imperial Guard could not oppose the emerging demons and the berserkers from the Legion of World Eaters. Moreover, the guardsmen did not even understand what they were dealing with, as knowledge about the warp and the forces of chaos was strictly guarded by the Inquisition, and it only harmed ordinary people. Quite quickly, the forces of the Angron pushed back the Steel Legion to the thin isthmus between the continents.
What the hell's attacking us?
Armageddon Prime was drowned in blood. Here and there, altars to the blood god were raised from skulls, and when the demon Primarch was already preparing to begin the final attack on the planet's defenders, the raging warp storm in the system began to abate, and the demons started losing strength. Angron and his forces had to temporarily retreat, supplicating Khorne to be granted by his power again. And while millions of prisoners were being sacrificed on the demonic altar, the command of the Steel Legion urgently requested help. Fortunately, their call was heard. That part of the galaxy was under the watch of the Space Wolves chapter. An ancient oath of vengeance against the traitor legions left the Sons of Russ with no choice but to come to the aid. At that time, the still young Wolf Lord Logan Grimnar personally led the forces of his chapter and upon arrival assumed the title of Commander of the planet's defense. The Chaos forces, already prepared for attack, were met with formidable fortifications and the righteous fury of the Guardsmen and Astartes. Over the course of 3 days, the Imperial army held the line, but was eventually broken when Angron himself emerged with a retinue of 12 bloodthirsty greater demons. The demon Primarch sought to reach the Great Wolf to personally deal with him. It was precisely at that moment when Grimnar played his trump card, teleporting hundreds of huge warriors clad in gleaming silver armor directly into the midst of the demonic army.
You have activated
the Grey Knights arrived to Armageddon, a chapter shrouded in secrets, mysteries and rumors.
The Grey Knights.
This chapter serves as the weapon of last resort against the demonic threat, and its origins stretch back to the end of the Horus heresy. At that time, Malcador the Sigillite gathered chosen ones from various legions, including those who had turned traitors, and charged them with creating an organization aimed to root out the corruption of the Great Four. Titan, a moon of Saturn, was chosen as their base, but after materials, workers and recruits were transported there, it was hidden within the warp for a whole millennium. Upon their return, it was discovered that a majestic fortress monastery had been built on the planet. housing an entire chapter of Psychostates trained to expel the spawn of the war. Rumour has it that the gene seed of the Emperor himself was used in their creation. The Grey Knights served as the military arm of the part of Inquisition named Ordo Malleus, an organisation that fights against the presence of chaos. Both the knowledge of chaos itself and the corruption of the four chaos gods and their dominions are strictly guarded by the Inquisition.
That's a pretty cool arm
as are the secrets of those who defend against this nightmare. Only the highest ranks or glorified heroes are initiated into their secrets and have the right to request the aid of the Grey Knights.
Really?
And who, if not the Wolf Lord of a great first founding order, would have such a right? Thus an entire third brotherhood of Grey Knights responded to Logan Grimnar's call and arrived for the battle. Ordinary demons posed little difficulty for them, so the main targets for the demon hunters became the retinue of Angron. When all 12 bloodthirsty demons were defeated, out came Demon Primarch by himself. The Demon Prince cut down entire ranks of Grey Knights wielding his relic cornate weapon, the famous Black Blade. In desperate attempts to save his brethren, Brother Hyperion gathered all his psychic might and with a single spell shattered Angron's demonic sword. Now unarmed Primarch engaged in a duel with the commander of this brotherhood of Grey Knights, Brother Captain Taramar Aurelian. No one but him could single-handedly stand against the overwhelming wave of rage that was the Red Angel. This was Demon Prince Angron, known after his demonic ascension. But however capable a warrior the Grey Knight was,
even still unarmed,
no one could long stand against an entire demonic Primarch, especially one empowered by the will of his chaos god Khorne. Taramar understood that he could not hold it back for long, and thus gathered all his strength, including his life force, and recited the spell of exorcism. It was so powerful that it even affected a demon Angron. He was banished for 100 years and 1 day.
Wow.
But unfortunately, Taramar himself would not live to see those years. The spell literally drained all life from him. However, his sacrifice saved Armageddon. Without their leader,
so he sacrificed
the demons
himself.
Simply vanished, and Khornite berserkers of World Eaters and Chaos Cutlists either began to feud with each other, or were wiped out by the forces of the Space Wolves, who started a massive counterattack. It seemed that at last peace and safety would return to Armageddon
demons
once
fight
more.
each other.
Defenders gradually returned to their destroyed hive cities, but, as we have mentioned earlier, knowledge of demons and their prohibition leads to the spread of heresy. Therefore, agents of the Inquisition's administrator promptly arrived on devastated world to organize a massive purge. Initially, there were plans to simply bombard the planet with virus torpedoes and eradicate life on it. Nevertheless, Armageddon was an important industrial center, and to lose it would have been a great mistake. So, Inquisition chose another tactic. For Space Marines, only the memories were wiped, as they were a valuable military force. The regular guardsmen were much less fortunate. Some of them were driven into concentration camps far from cities and hives, and the cities themselves were settled by new colonists from other worlds. However, most of the defenders died at the hands of their own. The Inquisition ruthlessly exterminated hundreds of thousands of people who had even glimpsed the demons.
That's pretty
And yet,
messed up. Like,
some
how do you
guardsmen
hide
managed
that
to
from...
escape. Logan Grimnar was enraged by the cold-blooded manner in which the Inquisition disposed of its heroes. He could not allow the soldiers who had fought shoulder to shoulder with him to be simply erased from history. The Space Wolves evacuated as many survivors from the planet as they could.
Good on them.
They even engaged in a small space battle with Inquisition ships. Since then, the Inquisition has paid particular attention to the Space Wolves. The Purge itself went beyond the planet's boundaries and even beyond its system. In order to control the wave of rumours and news, the inquisitorial administrators intercepted and destroyed many merchant ships that simply flew near the system. Dozens of reconnaissance beacons and Adeptus Mechanicus adepts were destroyed. In neighbouring sectors, entire planets were destroyed, where witnesses to the demon onslaught were found. In total, millions laid down their lives on the fields of Armageddon. But other billions were killed after the war. It is precisely because of this that there are so few detailed facts about the First War. But the peace and tranquility that the new inhabitants of the planet expected has never come. But soon, a strange spacecraft began to appear on the horizon of the star system, more resembling heaps of iron scrap. Nevertheless, the ungainly shape conceals a deadly foe. The beast has come to the planet Armageddon.
The orcs are coming. Oh, okay, that's the end of that. Wow. The videos just end abruptly. Yeah, so there we go. The first war for Armageddon. That is crazy. And then to leave off with, here come some orcs. Wish we had some defenders. Kind of sucks we killed them all. I gotta learn about that one now. The second war for Armageddon. How's that playing out? You know, how's that gonna go down? Well, here come the orcs. Defend. Someone defend. We need some defense. Sir, you killed them all. Well, shit. You know, that's kind of crazy. Oh, you saw demons, gotta kill you. Like, how do you hide, like how do you hide, how can you just continue to hide, like, demons, especially, like, after, or, I guess, whenever this took place and stuff like that, you know, during the Horus Heresy and stuff, like, how can you continue to, like, hide it? Like, you know, when they attack Terra and stuff like that, millions of defenders, like, oh, gotta kill you all, you know, you all saw demons, you know, it's like, you I don't know, it's like you can't, like, I don't know how it works and stuff, like, it's just insane, unless they're just trying to hide as much of the demons as they can on, like, certain things, like, oh, there's not that many defenders here, we can just kill these people and you know, that's it. But, like, this large battle, you know, that had, like, 5 million Imperial Guardsmen, I don't know, can we really kill 5 million Imperial Guardsmen? That's a huge force to just kill, you know, just to hide, you know. Yeah, I don't know. But good on the Space Wolves and Logan Grimnar, you know, being like, they fought with us. Like, why are you killing the people that defended? We're gonna take them. We're gonna help them and take them out of here. It's like, that's no way to treat, you know, the people who just defended this planet. You know what I mean? So good on him. And then even, you know, engaging in a ship battle with the Inquisitors. I mean, what can the Inquisitors do if, you know, Space Marines decide to be like, you know what? No, fuck you. You know? I mean, eventually, you know, what are you going to do? Go after an entire chapter? I think at that moment, you know, other chapters would rally, you know, like, hey, yeah, they're in a different, you know, chapter, but they're my Space Marine brothers. We're going to come to their aid. You know? It kind of seems like the Inquisition wouldn't have, like, really much power against, you know, Space Marines, because then, you know, who knows, other chapters could, you know, how dare you attack, you know, those are my brothers, that's my brother's chapter, or something like that, you know? I'm not gonna stand for that. You know, yeah, we're in different chapters, but we're all Space Marines, we're in this together, you know? And then what, you know? But yeah, that was pretty cool. 12 bloodthirsters as a retinue. That's that's one hell of a retinue to go in with. And then, of course, Angron and that psychic power that destroyed his weapon and stuff like that. And then that exorcism spell, and just poof, just taking out Angron, and unfortunately taking what's his name's own life in the process too. He sacrificed himself. But yeah, that must have been one hell of a battle. Man, that was cool. But yeah, now I look forward to seeing, I guess, the second war for Armageddon and the orcs. So that should be interesting. Alright, so, yeah, anyways, there we go. There's the video, the first war for Armageddon. That was pretty cool, pretty intense. You know, lots of demons and bloodthirsters and Angron and Grey Knights and Space Wolves and Guardsmen and Inquisitors coming in and ruining everything. So, yeah, a little bit of everything. But, yeah, so there we go. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. That'd be awesome. Remember, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media. Links in the description box below. And, yeah, leave me all your thoughts and comments down below. Come join me over on Discord. We can talk more 40k and stuff like that. Suggest videos for me to check out, because I'm always looking for new videos to watch. I do feel bad for just watching, like, just a few, you know, channels and stuff like that. You know, usually it's now Major Kill, Westhammer, and Imperial Iterator, and I kind of want to, you know, I don't want to just be doing just those ones there. I kind of want to, you know, do a little bit more, so I'm not just, you know, taking videos from just them. You know, I feel bad, even though they do really good videos. I just want to expand, you know, my videos and stuff. But yeah, come talk more 40k over there. So other than that, yeah, just stick around. More videos are on the way, and I will see you guys next time.